Everything's looking good. Mm-hmm. 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 Do that, do that. And awesome. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well today. Welcome to the legendary Deadpool Love is Battlerealm 4-1 EQ side event, legendary difficulty, let's play, live stream, yada yada, so on and so forth. How's it going, everybody? I am Rob vonShoe. I hope you guys are doing most excellent today. It's Wednesday, by the by, doing something a little bit different today, taking a step aside from Arena to work on some of that side event stuff while we still can. And that is going to be the name of the game of the live stream here tonight. I have not done week 2 or week 3 of the legendary events. I haven't done either of the weeks of the epic difficulty. There's a bunch of stuff to do still, a bunch of shards left to get. And yeah, we're going to be jumping on that and seeing how that all plays out. Before we get too far along, though, I do want to take a moment and say big howdy, big welcome to everybody here. Also to the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers. I'm digging the videos put out so far and interested in the videos yet to come. Had a really fun Alliance War gameplay video out today. We went up against ASR in the last Alliance War, which is KT1's Alliance, and it was interesting, to say the least. It was very interesting. It was me versus KT1 versus Kabam. So it was very, very interesting, I'll say. That is live on the channel at the top of the page tomorrow. Got another side-by-side comparison comparing a 5 and a 6-star Falcon. Just in case you're on the fence about which one you could rank up, which one you should rank up. Who's better, 5-star rank 5 or 6-star rank 2? Along with some gameplay, going over some stats, damage, sig level, all that good stuff. That's going live tomorrow morning. Little of this, little of that, and then go from there. From the top, I want to say big howdy to AC, saying pineapple. Hey Rob, you know my 6-star luck, I may or may not have gotten another good 6-star. AC, I could only imagine. Did you get a, let's see, let me guess. Did you get a 6-star, 6-star Archangel? That's my guess. But yeah, EC has had absolutely fantastic luck with a 6-star roster. How many 6-stars do you have now, bud? It's less than, it's like 10 ballpark, right? And out of all of those, there's just so many good champs. Your account is truly blessed by the Kabam gods. You didn't get like a 6-star like Corvus or somebody, did you? That would just be too much. I mean, at the same time, I kind of hope it is, because that would just be really good. Really good. Captain X Gaming saying, what up, what up? What's up yourself, bud? Happy Wednesday. Hope you are most excellent. Big howdy to Brian. Popping in, saying +1 like, and good night, Rob. Well, hello, and farewell as well. Good night. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks for the drive-by like. Cheers, bud. Hope you are most excellent yourself. Alright, so let's just jump straight away into that legendary. That was me wrapping up the last path there in Epic. I also forgot that this is where that Love Potion boost comes in, right? So you throw that Love Potion boost up, and that's supposed to, instead of giving you that passive stun, it's supposed to give you the A stacking fury, I think. There we go. And since I've got 13 hours worth of these love boosts, you know, I figure I may as well use them, right? May as well use them. Lord knows they sure aren't going to get any use anywhere else. AC says, better than Corvus. Did you get Elsa? Please tell me you got Elsa. That'd be so good. Cap referencing the question of the night over here on the left. Which holiday has the best candy? That's tough because, I mean, off the top of your head, you might say Halloween, right? Halloween always being known for its candy. But, you know, you got the chocolate hearts and heart candies for Valentine's Day. You got bunnies and jelly beans for Easter. You got candy canes and Christmas cookies for Christmas and the holiday season. So, thereby, that's the question of the night. Which is your favorite? I'm dilly-dallying here. Let's just lay waste to poor Drax here. Better than Elsa? Impossible. Impossible. Ace's got to vote for Christmas. I should ask what the follow-up question. What then is your favorite candy from that holiday? Noah's stopping by saying hello. Well, howdy, Noah. Good to see you, bud. Hope you are doing well. How's everything? Noah says, well, my house almost flooded. Almost is a great caveat to that. Oh boy, pop up. Yay, piggy bank. That's full now. Oh boy. Well, I'm glad that it didn't flood. I'm assuming it didn't flood. I'm assuming it didn't flood. I'm hoping it didn't flood. That'd be really bad. But that is more adventure than I think anybody was gambling for. Do that. Doink. Boink. Yoink. Part of me thinks that some of these enemies right here are have big like health boosts on top of them, because even for like, you know, almost 40,000, I would have thought that they'd have melted a little bit quicker. Keeps the fight interesting though. 6-star I got. You've already used this stream. You got a Ghost or Claire. Did you pull them out of a 6-star basic? Or did you go for a featured? Let me just double check that. Yep, health. Oh yeah, 500% health. I was gonna say, no wonder. These guys are tanky. Interesting. I suppose really no matter, because really the strat for this going in with Ghost is just like land like 3-4 parries right at the start, build it to a special 2, and then just lay waste. You pick, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong, but yeah, 6-star basic, I'm gonna guess Ghost. Because I love Claire. I love Claire, but I don't know of too terribly many people who would rank Claire better than Corvus. Ghost, that's tough. I don't know if I would say Ghost is better than Corvus. Either which way, I mean, it's solid God tier pull. I mean, better than Elsa, that's, I don't know. That's a bit blasphemy coming out of my mouth. Playing, of course. Good on you, bud. How do you get power so fast? Nice. Jacob stopping in and saying, "What up, Rob and AC?" Howdy, Jacob. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. How's it going, bud? I would rank Claire over Corvus any day, and Corvus is garbage. Interesting. Them's fighting words right there. By and large, I agree. By and large, I agree. Corvus is amazing for what Corvus does, but as soon as you get out of like that little tiny little niche, yeah, then Claire just blows Corvus out of the water. Corvus is great for Alliance Quest and cheesing Alliance Quest. But the fact that he only has 20 hits basically before he goes on that cooldown to be really cool and awesome, kind of is a bummer. And it really does slow down the pacing of everything else too. Boink. Wasp would cheese the heck out of this, wouldn't she? Because every time she does a heavy attack, she inflicts a passive stun, so that would give her a fury. She could be pretty tanky. Yeah, you see, I am all ears. What do you got going? Hey, Rob, if you ever need more questions for Questions of the Night, we got a list of cool questions. I'm all ears for that, too. Question of the night, I always kind of just fly by the seat of my pants. It's like when I'm setting up the stream, scheduling it, and getting the thumbnail all good and set and whatnot, it's really whatever's at the top of my head. So sometimes it's based off of whatever happened during the day. Other times it's like, candy. And just wing it from there. I was thinking about doing something related to Nintendo, just because there's the first big Nintendo Direct. But I didn't. There wasn't a whole lot going on for that Nintendo Direct, so I was like, nah. Come here, my dude. Pew. Pew pew. Mega pew pew. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful Space Ghost gameplay right here. Whatever. Dude's down. That's what counts. Wave Rebel stopping in. Don't worry, everybody. I am still alive. We were going to start sending out the search party for you. Not going to lie. I already had the official search party hotline dialed into my device, my phone. We were going to get the bloodhounds and see what we could find. Tom saying, "Hey Rob, how you doing? Sorry I've not been in your stream for a while. It's all good, bud. It's just good to see you here tonight. Hope you are well yourself." I'm doing really good. I'm just, trying to keep my head above water here, just taking on a bunch of projects, a lot more things than I frankly have time for. But that is just, honestly, that's just who I am. But it's been good. It's been really good. Hope you're doing well again yourself. Ah, you evaded all that. Okay. Come on, my dude. Get that going. It's a video that's never been done by anyone ever. Playing Quake on a piece of bread. That's intriguing. It's different. Go on. Not special me, thank you. No offense. Oh. Playing with Wave Rebel there. Alright, so AC, what? You're playing Quake on a piece of bread? Like, you yourself are sitting on a piece of bread, or like you got your device on a piece of bread? Or maybe I'm missing something. Tom says, do you ever play the Wii U? It's quite a nice console. Yeah, I had a Wii U, actually. I got... I didn't have a lot of games for it. I had Mario Kart, Breath of the Wild when that first came out. I think... one of the Mario Bros. New Mario Bros, I think. It's not the exact name, but drawing a blank on that off the top of my head. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It's such a shame what wound up happening to that system. Because it was a really good idea. It's just that the marketing for it was abysmal. And because the marketing for it was abysmal, it really suffered from what is this like syndrome with the general public, I think. Like, if they would have named it really almost anything else, I think it would have been much more successful than it was. Which isn't to say it wasn't successful. Frankly, I like the Wii U better than the Wii. Just in terms of its library. It took it a while to get there. Don't get me wrong, it took the Wii U a long while to get there. But they figured it out by the end of its life cycle. The only thing I think the Wii did better than the Wii U was the whatchamacallit, the catalog for all of the old games. I missed the heck out of that. I really wish they would bring that back. You know, even if it's to like if you have to go back and repurchase all the old games again. I think there's enough new people in the market that don't have them or wouldn't have had those games already from, you know, from the Wii days, from the virtual console, where it would still work. It would be a economic success, I would say. I know I'd get it. Especially since, you know, jumping the shark a little bit, with them announcing the remaster for Skyward Sword and a bunch of other ports and whatnot. I mean, the Switch is basically doing the same thing the Wii U was doing, is that it's just becoming a huge port machine. It's like, hey, you like this game on an old console, on an old system? Well, here you go, it's on this one again. That having been said, if they like bring Wind Waker, the Wind Waker HD over from Wii U and have that be able to play on a Switch, that'd be an insta-buy for me. Not buying Skyward Sword. I didn't like that game on the Wii. I can't imagine that game has aged well in a post Breath of the Wild world. You know that they knew it too, just based off of that presentation. They're like, look, it's like Breath of the Wild, but like older with less features. Look, it's like the game that you like, but not. My phone is on a piece of bread, and I'm playing Quake. Well, I think it's a good start. I think you could definitely carry the bread motif over a couple different ways too. Have a box of shake and bake in the background. Maybe have some like bread gloves or something like that. Or like, you know, just like punch your fist through like a slice of bread there too, so you have like bread gauntlets. Just double down with the motif. Is playing Quake on a piece of bread something to do with Quake and Bake? I think so. I think he's onto something. It could be secretly genius. Blink. Billy says, other than this guy, what up, people? What up yourself, Billy? I mean, we got clouds, a couple airplanes up there. Up, of course, being relative to us on this little mud ball floating through space. Sorry, I'm just coming off of a huge binge of The Expanse on Amazon. Watched all 5 seasons. And love that show. Looking forward to season 6 here sometime. Hopefully early next year. Because season 5 just came out a month or so back. Matt says, an amazing thing happened. I got a 5-star Human Torch. Nice. That is amazing. Good on you, bud. Big congrats. Rayman Legends on that was awesome as well. Mario Kart 8 was stunning. Yes. Yes. I was at first hesitant. Like when Switch came out originally, I was like, Switch looks cool. It looks cool, but like the best games on Switch are already on the Wii U. Why would I want to do that? But between Smash and Mario Kart and the upgrade to Breath of the Wild and whatnot, it's like, all right. Plus with a couple of the other new unique games in the catalog as well, like, all right, you got me. I'll switch to the Switch. Plus a better handheld mechanism gimmick anyway. That having been said, I haven't found like a traditional Switch console in store in over a year. Get the dumbed down handheld version, right, where the Joy-Cons are fused to the screen. So it's effectively just like a giant Nintendo 3DS. But yeah. But I reckon it is a very popular system, given all, you know, people being homebound and kids needing something to do. Thanks, Vision. You keep throwing those specials, bud. I appreciate it. I figured you'd do one more for good measure. Actually, you're... Never mind. I got it. Exhilarate saying, what up? What up, Exhilarate? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the side event stream. Hope you're doing most excellent. Open up a bunch of, hopefully going to open up some shard crystals later on, depending on how much of all this I get done. Ideally, I'm just going to open up all this stuff once I have all the difficulties done 100%. That way I know, like, you know, how many I can open up in one fell swoop. I've opened up 3 already. I've gotten a 3-star, a 4-star, and a 3-star, so it's really been lackluster. But somebody on the Discord earlier wound up opening up, was it like 10? And out of the 10, wound up getting like 8 and 5 stars, including Scarlet Witch and Daredevil Classic. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Billy says, after careful consideration, I've decided to quit MCoC. It's just annoying me with so many things like lag and constant trash champs for years. Still come to your stream because I like the conversation here. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you're gonna be leaving the game. I definitely think that some time away always winds up helping. One of my buddies is just coming back to the game after about 2.5 years out of it. But I certainly understand needing the break. But I appreciate it, bud. I will still look forward, and always do look forward to getting to say howdy on the streams here. So, cheers, bud. And then there's just Space Ghost doing just silly amounts of damage. I got some Super Nintendo games, like Donkey Kong Country 2 on there, and I still love that. It's a classic. Absolute classic. You know what I was really surprised at that they never did for the Direct today? So for the Mario anniversary, right? They had a special release including Mario 64, what is it, Galaxy 1, and Sunshine, bundled together on a single Switch cartridge, right? It's pretty limited, honestly, because you could have fit a number more games on there, but it was sort of like an anniversary thing. Anyway, Zelda's anniversary is it this year or next year? One of the two. So I would have liked to have seen, and still hope to see, like a Zelda version of that, you know? This is gonna be close. Well, bother. bother. Because that'd be really fun to see, like, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and Twilight Princess or something, you know? Because I don't think Twilight Princess has gotten a... Has it gotten an HD redo? I don't remember if that's a Wii U thing, as if they did a Wii U version of Twilight Princess. I want to say no, but part of me says maybe. Watched a few episodes of Expanse, but didn't click with it. Maybe I give it another go. It was interesting, and it certainly, for the first season, it was a slow burn getting into it. Season 2 was alright. They keep building, and the end of Season 3 opens up a whole new world of possibilities and stuff, so... Yeah, if you want, absolutely go for it. Not for everybody, for sure, but... I had a good time. And then you can definitely tell, too, when it switched over from being a sci-fi show to being an Amazon show. Because not only does the writing improve just a little bit, but tonally it shifts as well. No, it says, what are the chances a porker popper will attach to somebody? 50%, I think, per medium attack, something like that. Well, Billy, I don't know about any of that. I do know that there's a bunch of speculation as to what's going to be wind up playing up on WandaVision and Falcon Winter Soldier, but we'll see. I really hope that it's not Hugh Jackman, because like Hugh Jackman retired from the character. He said he was retiring from the character, had a wonderful send off. You know, I'm just tired of them being too afraid to recast that part. You know, he was a most excellent Wolverine, but he's been Wolverine for 20 years. You know, that is not a role that is impossible to give to somebody else. You know, but we'll see. I'm sure if Disney waved a big enough paycheck his way that he might, you know. Because they got those Disney dollars now. I'm playing super sloppy. Doink. Wave Arrow got a 5-star Domino and duped 6-star Cyclops out of 15. Very solid. Very, very solid. I gotta say, I mean, I really do appreciate the drop rates for these. It's like a 15% chance to pull a 5-star and like a 1.5% chance for a 6-star. Which isn't great, but for such a narrow select pool, it still is really good odds. I mean, my guess, my luck, is that I'm still gonna wind up getting like, you know, maybe one 5-star and the rest are just 3s and 4s. Again, my luck. Well. Get rid of that nasty bleed. And then, you know, play Ghost proper here. Let's play Ghost proper. That power gain from that potion has really thrown off my rhythm, though. I did 8, I got 2 5-stars, and a 6-star Angela. Big congrats, Exhilarate, that's awesome. Did you guys wind up spitting them out, or are you guys team pop? I mean, I know there really isn't any science or rhyme or reason behind it, but still, I'm curious. Well, bye-bye, Ghost. Hate that special, too. If you're too close, you get clipped, it's just game over. Go away, Squirrel Girl. Go away. Team pop all the way. I figured. I might spin a couple out and then pop the rest. Waking my 5-star Cyclops, got another 20 levels on him. Pulled 5-star Ronin, who is cool. 6-star Gambit Awakened from the Romance. Jeez, you guys with the freaking 6-stars, man. Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U in 2016. Then yes. I mean, if they could just, like, you know, port those forward to the Switch. I mean, they won't. I wish they would. But I wish they would. Because it is rather cumbersome digging out a bunch of old systems just to play one game, you know? It just seems like a very blatant, easy money way to milk a couple dollars out of people to port those forward. Lordy knows me, freaking Sony's done it a whole bunch. Wave Rebel here, speaking the truth. My luck you APOC hog. I'm like 33 5-star featured, 4 5-star dual class, 2 6-star featured, still no APOC. Oh, well, you're right. You're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong. It'll happen. It'll happen. Nice thing is that there's still like, what, a month and a half before the new 5-star feature comes out. So there still is plenty of time to try and get them out of that. Zappy, zappy, zap. This should do it. I just gotta be careful with all this to make sure I don't accidentally like KO myself because I'm being careless. Speaking of being careless, this is gonna be fun. So are they going to give this Psycho Man the same unblockable nonsense that they gave to the quest one? Looks like it. Bleed vulnerability, that's fun. Alright, so this is going to be curious. Rob Von APOC. Well, if the shoe fits. Now, if you could just throw your special one, thank you. Stop with the power gain, I don't like it. Ha! Dexed it. Nailed it. Well, since the graphic stops at the edge of the screen, I wonder if it is one of those things where if you just dex all the way back, the attack just won't hit you. I'd be curious. But just pause those power stings right there, and bye-bye, dude. Beautiful. Beautiful, I say. Alright. So this will be it for basic completion for Legendary. As soon as I get this path done. I don't think these guys do anything extra interesting or special that the other guys didn't, but we'll see. For you guys out there, have you finished this already, or are you saving it for a while still, or what are your guys' plans for this Deadpool side event? Let me know down in chat, or if you guys are watching after the fact. Let me know down in comments. I was curious to find out what your guys' plans are for all this. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I absolutely love playing Spider-Ham. I am so conflicted whether I want to keep trying to go for an Apocalypse out of the 6-star featured, or to just stop opening those and save up for the next batch in like a month and a half. Try and wake up Spider-Ham and pull whoever else shows up there. I-Bomb, Jubilee, Sigs on Strife, and whoever the other characters are too, you know. Lefty stopping in. Yo, Rob, what's good? Little of this, little of that. It is Wednesday. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well. It's always a pleasure seeing you, bud. Did you see the Undertaker documentary? I did not. I still haven't seen it. I remember hearing about it come out when he retired, but I still have not yet seen it. I heard it was supposed to be pretty good. This dude is like extra dexy. Not dexy enough for that, but I freaking evade, man. Remember you saying you like to listen to stuff like that when driving? I do. I absolutely do. Then just like documentary behind the scenes stuff like that, I just find particularly fascinating. Especially to find out like how, like the thought going into the character, especially, you know, going through the years of his career and the behind the scenes stuff like that, as opposed to just, you know, the outward marketing and persona. I always find very, very interesting. Because I remember seeing like a documentary on Andre, right? Different people, obviously. Very different careers and career paths and whatnot. But still, just the man behind the character, you know? It's also why how I'm partly interested in the Little Rock show coming out. But I don't know how much of that is going to be like, I don't know, sitcom as opposed to like a drama. Because if it's more of like a character piece drama, I'd be very interested in it. If it's just like how there was, what, according to Chris, a decade or so back, where it's like loosely based on Chris Rock's life, but it's like its own comedy, sitcom kind of show. It's like, that's nice, but not as interesting to me. Wave Rebel finished all of it, but the lowest difficulty. Tom finished it all. Nice. Nice, guys. Insidious stopping in, being a mod and attending the stream on time so that you don't get unmodded is Battlerealm for someone. There you go. What's up, Insidious? Happy Wednesday. Valentine's Day has the best chocolate candies. Yeah. Yeah. I would say that. I'm always particularly partial to like the See's Candy box of like mixed chocolates and whatnot. Where it's like a variety pack. Although on some of the boxes they've started like including a legend. Basically, it's like, okay, well in this compartment this is what this chocolate is, you know? Like it's a coconut something, or it's like a fruit something. As opposed to just like, well, you gotta bite into it and find out. I find that very, very helpful. I wish all of those would do that. Because otherwise it's basically Russian roulette, you know? Is this going to be delicious, or is this going to be like some blueberry goo nonsense? And I'm just going to feel bad about myself for biting into it. It'll be interesting, Billy, because, yeah, I did hear that Rock wants to run for president. But then again, Rock also did say that last election cycle before he, I don't know, he either dropped out or just never ran. And by last election cycle, I mean like going into the 2016 election. So we'll see. I wouldn't be opposed, but at the same time, too, I don't think it would hurt if he runs for a local office somewhere first so he has some sort of political experience going into it, you know? Because all he needs to do is talk to a Schwarzenegger, right? Because there's a big difference between wanting to run and, you know, saying this is what you're going to do and what you want to do and then actually getting there and doing it, you know? Arnold definitely found that out the hard way. You know, Claire probably isn't the best for this fight, but honestly, she's really with the best poison immune option I got. Because I don't really want to throw Ghost at this guy. She's not going to do well. As soon as he gets an armor break on her, it's game over. But that worked. Took a little longer than I'd have liked, but that works. Happy Thursday, Rob. Hashtag from the future. How are things in the future? How are those flying cars or hovering skateboards? Tom says Christmas as the best chocolate. Interesting. What kind of chocolate? See, Tom, I would really... I would not be opposed to a Schwarzenegger presidency, but they would have to change the Constitution in order to allow that. Because in America, a foreign-born anybody can run for office, can win office up into the the governorship of a state. But in order to be president, you have to be natural born. Like, it doesn't even matter if, like, you know, you were born across the border to non-citizen parents and you were only over there for a day, and then like every other day for the rest of your life, except for that first day on Earth, you were in America, it still doesn't count. Pew, 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 pew. Inside is saying, how's life, Rob? You doing good? I'm doing pretty good. As well as one could be. Can't complain, still doing, still healthy, still keeping busy, working on a lot of projects, working on a lot of work. But it's good. Getting a chance to kick back every now and again as well, enjoy some time with the family. Certainly can't complain. Certainly can't complain. Hope everything's good with you too, bud. Some streams ago, you had showcased how to use Namor, right? Would you do the same with Carnage? Yeah. Yeah. I'd be alright with that. I don't know if that'll be this stream, but remind me perhaps for next time. Or, at the very least, maybe in like a half hour or so. I want to get a couple more paths done for this first, just to get that under my belt, because knowing me and the way I tangent and segue into a bunch of other stuff, that very well could be the rest of the stream. But yes, I would be I'd totally be down for that. Hey, all I know is that People's Champ would probably lose his dang mind if Rock got into office anywhere. These guys do have fun writing some of these quest dialogue bits. I will give them that. They certainly do have fun. Hey! How's it going, everybody? Holy cow. I want to say a big howdy to everybody as you guys are coming in. Big howdy to Cool Pool, Kingslayer, Clobbering Time, Zach, Pawan, sorry if I butchered that, Cedar, Lag stopping in. Thank you very much for the hashtag lag raid, Lags. Cheers, bud. Much appreciated. Good to see everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Happy Wednesday. I am Rob vonShoe. I'm just punching in. Last couple paths here for the Deadpool events. Hoping to open up some of the calves later on. Beat my my prediction of opening up, what, 10 3-stars, and if I'm lucky, 5-star. 5-star Netflix Daredevil, knowing my luck. But yeah, just finishing that all up. Hope you guys are all doing well here today. I want to thank you all for coming in. Big thank you to Legacy as well for hosting the raid. Cheers, everybody. How's the stream, Lags? I saw you're on right as I was getting on. Sorry I didn't get a chance to stop in and say howdy myself, but appreciate it, bud. Actually, I was gonna say, I kind of want you to punch me right there with the death touch active. Might be able to cheese this still. Just wait for that. Nope. There will be no cheesing here. No cheesing. But it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Having a heck of a good time here with the event. Finished up a... Oh, actually, I want to wish you guys good luck for anybody going for Psycho Man in Arena. Tonight's the last night. Cutoff was surprisingly low first time, right? But that really was just because there's a huge drop-off between what ranked 250 and 300. So I would be very surprised if he goes as low as he did last round, right? My guess is that he's still probably going to be like high 40s, maybe low 50s, just because people are like, yeah, I can get him for, what was it, high 30s, whatever he went for. But we'll see. We'll see. The way he's looking right now is that he still does look like he's the more interesting of the two champs. Just barely getting a chance to play around with Super Scroll just a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Ah, there we go. Very nice. Initial clear. I will take that fully formed. All right. There we go. Lag saying, good. Got the side event all done. Very nice. Big congrats. And if you haven't already, wish you the best of luck on the crystal opening later on, bud. Cool Pool got a 5-star Daredevil Hell's Kitchen. Pretty happy about that since I awakened him. You know what? I know Netflix Daredevil has gotten a lot of flack. A lot of flack post-buff. But I'm not going to lie. I actually rather do quite enjoy him. He's challenging. I'm certainly not going to lie. He is challenging to get a hold of. So I understand the argument where it was like a lateral buff. It's like, yeah, he doesn't do this anymore, but the stuff he does do is kind of like, but I enjoy him. And I'm glad that you're excited about that awakening too. Big congrats. Eddie says, holy moly, look at that team. It is insane. I have had absolutely insane, ridiculous good luck on 6 stars. Ridiculous good luck. I'm very, very lucky and very fortunate the way things have played out for my squad here. Cosmic Ghost Rider lucked out, pulled him twice when the feature crystal came out. Spider-Ham pulled out an early access out of a couple crystals. Getting slapped in the face right there because, you know, why not? Gives me the chance to heavy into the special 2 there, so I'll take that. I like to make the joke it's because of the shoe shine opening method that I do to open up the crystals, of course. It being primarily just the tinfoil theory hat. But, you know, it has been working out 55% of the time. It works every time, so I'll take those odds. Andrew says, just got uncollected today. Let's go. Yes, Andrew, that is awesome. Good for you, bud. That is a very, very big accomplishment. Good on you. Good on you. What's the plan now? Do you want to keep rolling with some of the story content? Or dive into some of the endgame stuff, whether it's Labyrinth, 100%ing Labyrinth, or going from there? Cool Pool says, Alliance Mate is going for him since the points are low. I wish your Alliance Mate the best of luck. Depending on the roster, it still could very well be a fairly straightforward grind. I know that for some people, again, depending on their roster and how many 6 stars or ranked up 5 stars they've got, can still get that many points just with basic gameplay, right? Not needing to refresh. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. All the same, best of luck. Zach Lag says he was saving the crystals for a big opening. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, if you don't mind me asking, who then are you hoping to get out of the crystal? Because they do have a couple of the exclusive 5 stars between Daredevil Classic, Scarlet Witch, Black Widow, and then, of course, all the 6 stars as well. I know everybody's got their own personal preference, and I'd love to get me a 5-star Scarlet Witch. Watching Karate Mike's video of Max rank, Max Sig, Scarlet Witch in action. Yeah, that just... that is solid. But, at the same time, not going to lie. Oh, that's right. I'd really like Daredevil Classic. And for me, that's partly because I'm biased. Daredevil is hands down my favorite Marvel character. He's just so much fun and has had a really rich history. I love the comics, and there's the nostalgia factor in the game as well, because he was my first maxed 4-star, right? So that'd be really fun to get him as a 5, because I would take him to rank 5. I'd throw 206 stones on him basically day 1. But, you know, the odds of me pulling him, not super great. Fingers crossed, of course, fingers crossed. Inside it says, refresh my memory. How's the shoe shine method? Okay, so the shoe shine method, you open up some of the smaller crystals first, get some of that bad luck out of the way. So In my case, I usually like to open up premiums, anywhere between 5, 10 of them, whatever, right? Spin them out, pop them, pick your poison. The idea there, though, is to get the bad luck out of the way. You're going to want to see your 2 stars. You're going to want to see your 3 stars. If you get a 4-star, cool, great. The idea, again, get the bad luck out of the way. Then, with that bad luck out of the way, then you go and open the thing you actually want, whether it's a 5-star crystal, 5-star featured, 6-star, 6-star featured. These ones, just because, you know, this is what we're talking about right here. And, for me at least, 53% of the time, it has been working out pretty good every time. Most recently, did the shoe shine method, getting that standalone 300-unit Super Scroll crystal in the Black ISO market. Pulled a Super Scroll. 3-star, but I mean, pulling a featured out of one of those still is beating the odds. So I'll take that. Again, of course, I always do have to just throw a disclaimer in there. It is just a fun, silly tinfoil theory hat. And yes, tinfoil theory hat. Opening method. But, you know, I can't argue with the results. So I'll take it. And I wish you guys the best luck, too, going for whatever it is you guys are hoping to get out of there, whether it's a, you know, new 6-star, 5-star, whatever. Lag, Scarlet Witch would be cool, and any new 6-stars or duping my torch. All solid choices. All solid choices. A couple of people here in chat were saying already out of theirs that they pulled a 6-star as well. So it's like a 1.5% chance to pull a 6-star out of these. So that's fantastic. Yes, Scarlet Witch is in the crystals. She is available as a 5-star for everybody to hopefully get. When I'm trying to get her out of the Incursion Crystal. Bought 2 of the Incursion Crystals going for Scarlet Witch. Did not get Scarlet Witch. Have you guys ever... Okay, so here's the thing. Out of the 6 or 7 Incursion Crystals that I've opened up, right? So that's a bit for me. That's a bit. I have never once pulled any of the top choice champions out of those crystals. Ever. Right, so Scarlet Witch this round, Daredevil Classic before, Black Bolt I think before that. Doctor Strange way back when. Hasn't happened. But, how's that worked out for you guys? Open up those Incursion Crystals. Did you guys get who you were hoping for, or pleasantly surprised by somebody else? Maybe it's just me having some awful bad luck, and hopefully you guys have a better go at it than I did. But boink, doink, yoink. Do that. Always gotta be mindful that they are stun immune. They do get that periodic stun immunity. But that helps right there. Dude just hanging on by a thread. Cool Pool saying, alright, good night everybody. Have an amazing night. Hey, you too. You too. Thanks for stopping in. Cheers on joining in on the Lags raid. Pleasure getting to meet you. Enjoy the rest of your night. Donna saying, Domino is bae. Best female mutant in the game. She's up there. She is very, very solid. She is very, very solid. Me, myself, I'm particularly partial to Storm Pyramid X, but I certainly see the appeal of Domino. Especially once you get her paired up with some of the spicy synergies, or horsemen as well. You're going to have a good time. Get a couple of crit bleeds. Can't go wrong. So I'm just going to want to push Spider Pig to special 3. Get around some of that Mr. Fantastic nonsense. There you go. Thank you. Bait out the special there. Get him closer to special 1, because after I throw the special 3, I'm going to want him to throw another special with all those additional power stings on him. And hopefully wrap the fight up pretty quick after that. I mean, dexing his special 1 when he throws it, I think would be a good thing, but yeah, no. Semantics. Come on. Come on. There we go. Now this is a tough matchup for Spider-Ham because with redexing and evading as much as he does, it makes it difficult for Spider-Ham to get in there with some of the heavy attacks and manage his nonsense. But we're getting there. In fact, get out of here, dude. Stop it. Dude's dodging my punches like he's Neo. There we go. Good lord. Wave Rebel says, well, I gotta go to bed now. Will try not to get the search party almost called on me again. Good night, good day, good morning. So long, farewell. Wave Rebel, take care, bud. Thank you very much for stopping in. And have a most excellent night. Tom got a 6-star Daredevil Classic a couple of 6 stars ago. Yeah, you and me both. I was very lucky to pull a 6-star Daredevil as well. And that's nice. That's nice. But it's certainly one of those things where I'll be waiting and hoping to save up for the 5-star version. Just because Daredevil needs the Awaken ability, and not only that, he needs to be Sig 200 or Max Sig. Oh, my potion fell off. He needs that Max Sig. So that's really one of the big reasons why I'm just so interested in getting him as a 5-star eventually. This is going to be a really interesting fight with that potion having fallen off. So it means I can't do any more of the heavy attacks, because that's a stun, and I get stunned if I try and heavy. I get stunned if I parry. Fun times. Fun times. Plus with him going unstoppable all over the place. Good choice, Rob. Good choice. Yep. Andrew says, how often do you stream? You seem like a cool dude. Stop by again. Andrew, thank you very much. I stream every other night, basically. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Sunday being my absolute favorite stream. It's the cereal stream. The Super Cereal Sunday cereal stream. It's where I chow down on a bowl of cereal. Something I haven't had since I was a kid. And we just play some MCoC. Just chat, hang out, have a good time. Punch dudes in the face for points. Always invite everybody who stops by to pull yourself a bowl of something nummy too, whether it's a cereal or a snack, a delicious beverage. I mean, it's Sunday. It's the end of the week, and it's a great way to just blow off some steam. So, but yeah, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Cheers, bud. Looking forward to seeing you, and much appreciated. Tom says, Rob, I have 9 Valentine tickets. Would you like to trade any? Yes, Tom, I would. Not sure how many I have off the top of my head. I know I have at least 2, possibly 3, but I also know that you get a bunch of those from this event here, so I'm not sure how many I've saved up at this point, but yes, I will take you up on that, and thank you. Thank you kindly. You will have to forgive me. I don't remember off the top of my head if we're friends in game already. If you wouldn't mind checking, if not, just shoot me a friend's request and we'll get a trading. Donnie says, wait, I never noticed that's a 6-star piggy. Yes, yes, a 6-star rank 3 piggy. Again, ridiculously ungodly, blows my mind still to this day luck to get him in the first place, but yeah, and then just scrimped and saved, put together a science tier 5 CC, and to me that was a no-brainer. Spider-Ham, in my opinion, is the most fun champ to come out of last year. And easily one of the top 5, in my opinion. So, easy choice. Easy choice. Dude's just super useful. Super OP. It's about 12:11 a.m. here in Jamaica. How about y'all? Well, happy Thursday to you then. About 9:15 here, local time in Los Angeles. So we are still in the past. We are still in the past. Part of me wants to one of these times, just for fun, do like a coast-to-coast bit where we just like riff on the coast-to-coast formula a little bit. I mean, whether or not we go the full, like, George Norrie alien conspiracy theory bit or not, I don't know, but streaming 9 to midnight could be fun. Tom says, it's good that Mr. Fantastic doesn't turn into a rubber ball bounce about the screen. You know, I'm really surprised that once he came out, they didn't do like a screensaver like that, you know? Where it's just like a Mr. Fantastic rubber ball just bouncing around from corner to corner. I know that there'd be a number of people, myself included, that would just sit and stare at the loading screen there waiting for the Mr. Fantastic rubber ball to bounce just perfectly in the corner. And then celebrate immensely. Andrew says, gotta go, see you later. Alright, Andrew. Take care, bud. Thank you again for stopping in with the raid. Pleasure meeting you. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Alright. Come on, unsparkly sparkles. See if I get any health back off of that. Just a little bit. Billy used Falcon for this whole side event. Falcon is a very, very solid choice. I'm assuming that Falcon bypassed the stun, right? I'm assuming so. Dude is so useful. For those, actually, speaking of which, shameless plug of the stream number 1. So, bear with me a moment. But I got a video coming out tomorrow. It's the second, going on third in the series of videos that I've been doing the last couple of weeks, which is a side-by-side comparison of a 6-star and a 5-star. So the last one I did was with Kingpin, right? Comparing how a 5-star rank 5 SIG 140 Kingpin compares against the 6-star rank 2 SIG 40 Kingpin. Just because I was always wondering, like, do I rank up the 5-star? Do I rank up the 6-star? So That's what the Kingpin video was, especially, you know, post-buff. Is it better to rank up the 5-star or the 6-star? In that case, well, I'm not going to spoil it. Find out for yourself. But I'm doing the same thing with the Falcon video, right? Doing a little bit different this time. So it's a 5-star, rank 5, SIG 140 Falcon against an unawakened 6-star rank 2. The whole idea is just comparing the two. Just, you know, if you got both, who do you take up? In both cases between Kingpin and Falcon, I found myself in that position, so it was very useful for me, and hopefully it's useful for you guys as well. That is going to be coming out tomorrow morning, so stay tuned for that. You can throw in the usual YouTube plugs, ringing the notification bell, liking the video, all that stuff. Y'all know the drill. But yeah, that coming out tomorrow, and please do, if you guys do catch it, let me know what you think. It's a fairly new series. I'm only a few episodes into it, but it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Brian says, does Falcon need to be awakened? No. And that's partly spoilers, but partly not spoilers for the video again tomorrow. Falcon gets a lot of use out of being awakened, but it isn't game breaking. You know, it's a real nice to have, but not absolutely imperative. So like if you have one version of Falcon, right? If you've got a 5-star but not a 6, or a 6 but not a 5, yeah, you're going to be good to rank them up regardless. Andrew says, want to do incursions sometime? 100% yes. Every other week, I do an incursion with subs or with friends or with whoever's on chat. So we're coming up on one of those either this weekend or early next week. I'll have a standalone post on YouTube as well as I'm going to tweet about it as well. So that is coming up, and I am 100% down. What happened there? Special me, dude. Special me. No? Nothing? Okay. Donna says, how on God's earth did you dex Venom the Duck Special 2? The last egg always hits me. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I couldn't tell you. It's just muscle memory at that point. Same with like dexing Korg's Special 1. It's just muscle memory. It is possible. It is possible. But yeah, it definitely has its moments, not gonna lie. Well, that wasn't quite what I wanted. Stop it. It doesn't matter at this point. Brilliant Cosmic Ghost Rider gameplay, guys. Brilliant. Black Knight stopping in. Yo, Rob. How's it going? It is going most excellent. I'm having a very, very good Wednesday. It's been good. Got to spend some time playing with my kid a little bit earlier before the stream. It was a good day for productivity's sake, getting a bunch of projects done. I'm doing really good. Hope you're doing well as well, bud. Man, I hate the changes to Cavalier mode. Skilled chapters, not fun, but many skilled champs cause incineration, shock, or disorient. That's what I've been hearing. I have not yet done it myself. Have not done it myself yet, but that's on the to-do list, and not really looking forward to it. But I don't know. I'm still probably going to do it. The 10% tier 5 CCs still does help a lot. But good lord, the grief and the stress, especially for a 4-star challenge, it's just... if there wasn't such a big catalyst drought and a resource drought, I'd be all for it. Because I would love to throw resources at any of the 4-stars that I've gotten out from like the last 3 years that are sitting at like, I don't know, rank 3. Take them up to rank 4. I mean, I think that'd be really nice. But as it stands right now, I just can't afford it. And that makes the 4-star challenge really tough. Yeah, using it not only with, you know, just 4 stars in general, but 4 stars from like 2014, 15, and 16. So, Eric says, dude, you're super entertaining to watch. Great stuff, man. Keep it up. Appreciate all the work. Will sub. Eric, thank you very much. I very much appreciate the kind words. Glad to hear. It's really good to hear. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for the sub. It's a pleasure having you here. It's a pleasure having everybody here. Big cheers, big kudos again to Legacy for the raid. Big cheers and kudos to all you guys as well for coming with. It's a pleasure getting to meet with you guys and hang out here. Hope you guys are having a very good time. Demanius saying, yo, Rob. What's up, Demanius? Let's see if we can't have some Space Ghost fun. Andrew says, Andrew in game later. I'll figure it out. Is Sector 6 okay for you? Yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. I am good for anything and everything. Pew, pew, pew. Do a big old Kamehameha wave right there. Followed up with a second one. This guy is just so silly. Space Ghost is just so freaking silly. Gloria Man saying, first time viewer, how goes it? It's going really well, bud. It is going very well. I am having a really good day. It's worked out pretty okay. It started off a little iffy, a little sketch, not going to lie, but it wound up figuring itself out and turned out pretty good. For a Wednesday. But again, really good. How are you doing? How's everything? Hope you are well. And cheers. Thank you for stopping in, checking out the channel, bud. Really appreciate it. Cataclysm coming in with the Club Cataclysm raid. Cat, how's it going, bud? How'd the stream go? And I hope you are well. Inside is part of the Old Bald Fart Cats raid. The OBFCR for short. Black Knight says, I've restarted the skill chapter about 5 times already. Tried using Falcon, but his damage output is not high. Plus, many skill champs cause Incinerate or Shock, and there's maybe not many skill champs. I have heard that Elsa does wonders, and that's what I'm really excited about. Because the Too Long Didn't Read version, and I am always at risk of just droning and rambling on about how awesome I think Elsa Bloodstone is as a champion. So you'll have to forgive me if I ramble a bit, but she's an amazing champion, and she would be a great option for that. Especially if you run damage masteries or not. Her playstyle is really cool in that it benefits either way. It's a different playstyle, but you can run her both with or without them for equal effect. Thing though, of course, is that I have to call them damage masteries as opposed to what the common shorthand for them is, just because of YouTube flagging the video if I call it damage masteries anything but the damage masteries. But hopefully you guys get the gist. Fred says, Molgod, White Widow, Netflix, Daredevil, Nick Fury. All good options. I think for most people, and certainly speaking for myself, it's the hardest part about that is just the limited roster. because outside of the 4-star challenge right here for Cavalier, there's not a whole lot of use for 4 stars anymore. You can get an infinite streak in the 5-star featured arena using just 4 stars, and I think for me at least, again, that's where I get the most use out of 4 stars, but again, because there's not enough resources to rank everybody up, that hurts. Cat says, "What up, Rob?" What up, Cat? Always a pleasure, bud. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Raul says, "First time here, digging your voice. It's really cool. It's got lots of energy. Appreciate it, Raul. Thank you for stopping by, checking out the stream here, bud. It's good to have you. Hope your day is finding you well. And the week, too, for that matter. How's it going? Appreciate the kind words, my friend." Playing around Magneto here and all of his nonsense. Because on top of everything else with the nodes on this path, of course, he always goes unstoppable on heavy attack, and I don't really want him to tag me to get that unstoppable on cooldown, so that's one more fun layer. One more fun layer to the character. Should probably switch over to my damage mode just to streamline that just a little bit. Punish that. There we go. That's a little bit better. Going for the reparry. And there we go. 99 mags. Jacob, also part of the cat raid. Oh, I'm lagging behind. I got 2 different text windows open. Jacob, all the same. Good to see you, bud. Sexy hot Cheeto Jutsu saying, "What's up?" What's up, Cheeto? Welcome to the Rob Gets Punched in the Face for a few hours stream. Fortunately, there hasn't been a whole lot of that here, but you know, always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Let's get some of that spider peg going again. Cheeto says, "Got 5-star Dragon Man from his own crystal. I am happy." You should be. You should be, and that actually sounds a bit snarky. Didn't mean that for that to sound snarky, but I am such a huge fan of Dragon Man. I am such a convert on him, too. Like, when he got announced that he was going to be a champion, I was just scoffing. For one, just because I didn't know who the character was, and the name is just very silly to me. It's Dragon Man. He's a dragon and a man, but also a robot. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I saw the character model, and he's basically like a Tommy Hilfiger model, where he's like this buff, yoked dude in like Tommy's, right? I'm like, okay, who's this guy? But then, son of a gun, they had to give him like an amazing kit. Have a very unique, interesting play style, and a phenomenal, usable cheese mechanic. It's like, all right, you got me. So yeah, getting him as a 5-star is huge. One of my favorite champs from last year. Big congrats, bud. Big congrats. Andrew says, "Such a family-friendly channel. Damage Masteries." Dude, that is actually not by choice. That is not by choice. YouTube has my hands tied on that one. Because, okay, so story time. When I first started streaming, I called them what they are, right? It's what the whole community calls them. It's what the developers call them. The Damage Masteries, right? For Liquid Courage and Double Edge, right? So I was like, yeah, these are the such and such masteries. And I said it like 3 times in the span of 10 minutes. Someone was asking whether it's worth investing 3 points into each. And I was giving my 2 cents and my opinion on that, right? Ended the stream, and then not 10 minutes after the stream ended, YouTube flagged the video for Oh, what was it that they said? Well, it wasn't quite like termed a service violation, but it was flagged for inappropriate content. Because I said the word, I think I said the word once, and really once is almost enough, but the fact that I said it twice, 3 times in such a short time span, it's like, whoa, this is a video talking about heavy adult topics. I'm like, no, dude, I'm just talking about a video game. But that's why. So henceforth, that's why I call them damage masteries. Not because that's what I prefer to call them, but that's the only way not to get the video flagged by YouTube. Inside says, Rob, like you said, would you do a Carnage showcase after about 30 minutes? Yes, thank you for the reminder. I will be doing a Carnage showcase here on the stream tonight. Spinning off from the 3-star SmackDown from, was that just this past week? I think it was just this past week. I've completely lost track of time, by the way. 3-star SmackDown, of course, shameless plug of the evening, number 2. By the by, 3-star SmackDown is the long-running video series I do. Comes out every Monday, where I'm joined by a fellow YouTuber or content creator as we throw down against Realm of Legends Winter Soldier using a 3-star champion to see how much damage we can do in 3 minutes time. And it's a deceptively complicated conceit, because it's like, okay, you just like punch him and that's it, right? Or inversely, it's a 3-star. How much damage are you really going to do? But it's a phenomenal, fun, strategic series, and that's really what I get a big kick out of, is because there's so much planning that goes involved with what's your mastery setup going to be, what are your synergies going to be, and just how that completely makes or breaks the entire set there. Point there being is that, again, ran a Carnage on that a couple weeks back. Couple weeks back. Again, no sense of time. I got a pretty good feel for him. So, yes. Well, let's do that here after Psycho Man goes down. And thank you again for the reminder. Billy says, Rob has only gotten KO'd 4,278 times this stream. Yeah, and that's a new record for me. A new low, I should say. Usually it's much higher, so I'm pretty happy. It's a new PB. Alright, Rob, now let's play Space Ghost properly, shall we? Well, that's not great. That's a little bit better. So by getting the damnation up, that's where we get all the armor breaks from, and now the poor dude just melts. Cat says, I heard someone say sewer slides. I've been using it ever since. I mean, that works too. That seems like that's going to be a tongue twister for me, and then I would just trip over that left, right, and center. But, yes, that could work as well. Bit of a tongue-in-cheek. Sewer masteries are better. Whatever floats your boat. I mean, so long as everybody understands what it is you're saying, I mean, you could call them, like, powdered toast masteries. Again, just so long as people know what you're talking about, but... On a side note, please don't call them powdered toast masteries. That's just going to be confusing. Okay, so Carnage. All right, so then this is what I wound up using for that video. So I ran Venom. I ran or is it Red Goblin and Simbi. As well as, who was the 5th? The 5th was a bit out of left field. And that is also a great reminder, thank you, phone, that game ain't gonna do me any good if the battery's dead. I'm gonna just throw Goldpool in there. I don't think that's who I use, but Goldpool could still be useful. Anyway, Too Long Didn't Read Showcase. Let's check it out. Mullet Man plays Saiyan, Yellow Jacket, or Spider-Gwen for slow debuff. Those are your two options. If those are the two options, I'd probably go Spider-Gwen. Yellow Jacket is nice. I'm still getting acclimated to his new kit. It's not saying it's bad, but I think Spider-Gwen is a little bit easier access for that. And big howdy. Big howdy to you as well, bud. Good to see you. Okay, so Too Long Didn't Read Carnage in a nutshell. Mine is Awakened. That his Awakened ability does help because that gives him a power gain. Anytime that the opponent is either bleeding or has an armor break, he gets additional power just standing next to him, which is really useful. What you need to know about Carnage is that Carnage is like a very beta version, or like a forerunner of Venom the Duck, and a very, very, very mild version of Cosmic Ghost Rider, meaning he can build up different buffs and bank them. With the Venom synergy, you can bank an extra one, which is very useful, and it depends on the attack that you wind up doing, right? So if you land on a light attack, you could increase your crit rate. A medium attack gives you fury. Heavy gives you cruelty. If you block, it gives you block proficiency, or if you get hit, it gives you physical resistance, right? And you can kind of build it up and kind of customize your kit, right? So usually what I like to do is just either build up a couple points in precision and then a couple points in fury. That way it's well-rounded. You don't want to do all one thing or all the other thing. Give yourself a little bit extra flavor. The boost you get from having like one boost is nice, but it's not going to be as good as having a better fleshed out kit, right? And then go from there. Heavy attacks inflict the debuff, which is really useful. Because he's awakened, he's going to be getting power all over the place, so Carnage isn't really damage mastery friendly. Now, I do have damage masteries on, so that's not going to be a perfect showcase because I'm going to be taking an awful lot of self-inflicted damage. But yeah, I mean, effectively, it just really depends on your opponent as to which special you wind up throwing. Like the Special 3 has a really long 30-second debuff. Special 1, Special 2, pretty interchangeable. I like to throw Special 2 just for kicks, just because it has the higher crit damage rating, and it doesn't really matter because you're going to be getting an awful lot of power. So anyway, that's a whole lot of rambling for a Too Long Didn't Read. So let's get into it, right? So first thing I want to do, throw the heavy attack. Now he's got the debuff going. Now I'm getting extra power. And that's awesome, right? So start off, throw the special attack. The special attack activates timer. And because my timing was absolutely abysmal there, and because he threw that stupid special to right as the timer was expiring, I've got the well, this is just wonderful, isn't it? Great showcase, Rob. Great showcase. Let's try this again. Alright, so avoid getting hit this time. I've got the precision active. Awesome. Now I've got the precision locked in. Let's throw another special attack, right? Get the last buff dialed in. Dex this. Awesome. Okay, so there we go. There are my permanent buffs, right? So I've got 2 precision, 2 fury, and 2 getting punched in the face and making a mistake, right? So it's great. Now everything else, those are going to stick with you for the rest of the fight here. So you're going to have a huge attack boost because of the fury. The precision is going to be really great, getting crits. And I got a little bit extra defensive utility as well now. Wasn't planned, but I can run with that. You're still getting additional furies and additional boosts. That's the nice thing. Because with the synergies between Red Goblin and Venom and everybody else, means that you can still get additional buffs. It's just that those have a timer. Those fall off. And you'll have to forgive me because normally I would want to rather just keep throwing special 2s. Special 2s, special 1s. Bait out a special attack. Counter with a special 2. Keep them in the corner. Going from there. But again, because a combination of the damage masteries and because I'm an absolute scrub and I can't not get clipped in my own showcase video. I'm at 15% health, so that's not going to be super great. To keep throwing specials, but effectively that's the gist of it, right? You're gonna want to keep throwing special attacks, keep the debuffs up. You're gonna want to keep standing close to them because that's how you're gonna get a huge power gain boost, which will give you more specials, which will allow you to throw even more unblockable special attacks. If you've got 5 points in deep wounds, that is going to be super useful as well because it means that these debuffs are going to be active for longer, meaning they can do more damage. And yeah, I mean, there you go. So this is a 5-star rank 2, rank 3 Carnage. I forget which. He's a little baby Carnage. He's a little baby Carnage. And, I mean, just like slapping around Winter Soldier just willy-nilly. He's already halfway down. That, you know, 250,000 damage. However long we've been looking at this, so yeah, that's a too long didn't read version of Carnage. Now back to the last path. Awesome. Keep rolling with some of this stuff. Throw Spider-Ham back up there. Awesome. Cheeto says Deadpool X-Force is OP. Prove me wrong. You know, I think everyone has just been sleeping on him for so long that everyone's just forgotten how amazing he is. You won't hear any arguments from me, that's for sure. Sure. I'm still boosted, right? Yeah. Donnie says, "See you later, Rob. Bedtime." Yeah, I mean, sounds good, bud. Get some good Z's. Thank you very much for stopping in. Appreciate joining in on the raid. Pleasure meeting you. Looking forward to seeing you next time, bud. Max, what's up, dude? Dropping by with the like train. Well, Max, thank you very much. Appreciate the extra car on the like train there. Always a pleasure, bud. And big congrats again on that shiny new 5-star you wanted to pull in yesterday. That was awesome. Marm stopping by, say hi, but gotta go to sleep. Have a good stream. Thank you very much for the well wishes, Marm. Always a pleasure as well. Cheers, bud. Billy says 73 is the 21st prime number. Its mirror 37 is the 12th, and 12's mirror 21 is made of 7 threes. That's just blowing my mind right there. That is, yes, big brain time. I don't know, man. I am an artist. I am artistically minded. You start throwing numbers at me and my mind melts. You throw color theory my way, I could talk your ear off for an hour, but the rest of it is just like, whoa. So do the heavy charge, throw the special. That should give them the dignation. And that should give me a couple of armor breaks. I don't remember if he's in his regen phase, so I don't know if he's going to shrug those off, but okay, he is awesome. Well, right. And damnation prevents that anyway. Awesome, awesome. Pew. Casual 48,000. Yeah, you got it, Unsighted. I hope that helped. Hope that helped. It wasn't as clean as I would have liked, but hopefully it helped. Max, did I declare a thumb war and the like button won? That's funny. That's funny. See, I was thinking about posting a joke on Twitter, just like doing a quick little mock-up. Just like draw like a smiley face on my thumb in marker. Because every time I look at Psycho Man, it's just like a thumb. A thumb with like a green collar and a grumpy smiley face. That's all I see. That is all I see. There we go. Awesome. I realized far too late into that fight that Spider Pig was not a great choice for that matchup. Because Simbi would not be throwing a lot of specials, and Spider-Ham kind of needs those specials to be thrown for max optimization. It's as clean as I could wish for. Thanks for everything, Rob. Really appreciate it. You got it, bud. Anytime. Rob, it is 5:51 a.m. and I need to get some Z's. I would say so. Good Lord. Have a great night. Take care, chat. Hey, you too, Billy. Do get some Z's. Hopefully get to sleep in for a good while, too. But it is always a pleasure. Looking forward to seeing you next time. And hope your Thursday is a good one, bud. Happy new arena Kingpin Crystal Day to everybody too, I guess. You know, part of me was hoping beyond all hope that because they were waiting so long to announce who the new champ was going to be for this next arena, that it was going to be like Deadpool, Redpool. Because, I mean, that dude is plastered all over this month's events again, right? It's like, hey, it's another Deadpool event, which is cool. I appreciate this. However, Redpool has not been made available to us in over 2 years. Like, as soon as you sign up for the game, you got the option for the cash bundle, right? To get the 2-star and the 3-star version. But after you do that, then that's gone forever. And the last 4-star arena was about that 2.5 years ago. So if you are new to the game in the last 2.5 years, you have never seen that 4-star champion available. Or if you were a putz like me and missed the arena, well, you still don't have that 4-star either. So at this point, Red Pool is more rarer than Kang or Thanos. Which is really weird. It's really weird. I wouldn't go so far as to say he's as rare as Weapon X Diaper Man, but he's getting there. Why they don't just release him or have him in a bundle or something is beyond me, but I'd like to get my hand on a 4-star version of Red Pool. 5-star version would be extra nice, but I'd settle for a 4. So Rob, let me try my Carnage. Be back in a sec. Yeah, happy hunting. I think, I mean, obviously Venom is Carnage's best synergy, right? But if you've got yourself a red goblin as well, and I'm not sure if it matters the rarity. I think a 4-star would be optimal. 5, obviously, if you got it, but I think a 4 should be sufficient to get the extra Carnage synergy off of that as well. But that'd be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Tom says, Rob sent you a friend request for the Valentine's tickets. Awesome, Tom. I think I should be getting some with the 100% completion right here. I think. Maybe a couple. So with that, then, yeah, then I'll see how many I got, and yeah, let's go trading. Alright, he's unstoppable. Well, that's not optimal. Ariane stopping in and saying hi. How's it going, Ariane? Happy Wednesday. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna let you do that. Get that unstoppable down so I can actually, you know, do one of these. And thankfully, because there's just so many crazy armor or power gain buffs here, that's all it takes. Just add a Red Pool in all things. Having Wolverine would annoy the heck out of Wolverine. Yeah. Well, there we go. So a couple of 2%, that's nice. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Cool, yeah, so I got 6 more here. Tom, let me dig through the friend request section here. What is your in-game name, if you don't mind my asking? And players. I don't know, I really enjoy the writing that the writers do for Deadpool here in game. It's very good. I'm not gonna say it's like peak Deadpool, but it's very entertaining. Kane 15, gotcha. Sorry, everybody else. It is absolutely nothing personal. It is nothing personal. But, I'm not a big fan of how in-game friends works in this game. Especially having such a limited friend roster. not optimal. Okay, so I've got 13 of those tickets to trade. So I can trade Tom as up to as many of those if you want. So whenever you're ready, just send over however many you want to trade, and then I will trade back. Got hero use on. Very nice. So random question. Random in-game question. So everybody's kind of seen some of the initial gameplay for Super Scroll, and people have seen initial gameplay for Psycho Man now, right? So of the two, which are you more excited for now? I did have a poll on the YouTube page here a couple weeks back, going into this month's event here, just based off on name value alone, who you were more hyped for, Psycho Man or Super Scroll. And Super Scroll won that overwhelmingly, but since then we've kind of seen their kit and what both of them can do and realistically can handle in game. So now with that in mind, where do you guys stand now? Me, I gotta say, I'm still more of a Psycho Man fan. Notwithstanding that he's the first tech champion in about a year's time, which, you know, is nice. My expiring overflow tech catalysts are very thankful for that. But I do appreciate just the well-roundedness of his kit. And I do very much enjoy that absurd cheese that he can do. Now, how realistic that's going to be in actual gameplay, or like, you know, Cavalier difficulty, anything, remains to be seen, but we'll see. Alrighty. Got 9 tickets here from Tom. Much appreciated, bud. Let's give you those 9 back. Sweet. Cheers, bud. And I wish you the best of luck on the drop rates there, because it's either going to be a 100, 300, or 500 drop for more heart shards. Still got that potion going for, okay, 10 minutes. Try and blitz through as much of the rest of the content here on that boost as I can. Then start up on the next one. So I want to finish this thing up. I have completely neglected the regular monthly event this week for the Lunar New Year stuff and then for the Valentine stuff here. So I have so much catching up to do on that. Because I haven't even finished initial clear of Cavalier yet, let alone doing that absurd 4-star challenge. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. What would you guys like to see instead of a 4-star challenge for whatever that Cavalier challenge is? Like, they've done a couple of things already. The 4-star challenge, I think, is their favorite because they've done it a number of times already. But what would you like to see instead? Something that's challenging, but not as painful or long for content. I realize I should probably clarify. Taken out of context. Do that. Awesome. I would almost really prefer if they would do like a standalone boss fight, where it's just a single fight. You go up against whoever their chosen boss is, but the boss has unique nodes on them. So you can't just like go in and cheese it with Ghost. You can't go in and Quake it. You can't Corvus it. Or, you know, since Space Ghost is a thing, no, you can't really Space Ghost it either. Like, you gotta use, like, the ideal counter would be, like, I don't know, Diablo. Or, I don't know, Rocket Raccoon. Somebody who, like, nobody uses much anymore. You gotta use that character and, you know, you gotta figure out and play their kit. Because then that would do two things. First of all, that would encourage people to play characters that they wouldn't play otherwise and learn their kits, more importantly. Great thing about the 3-star challenge is that it's finally giving me the chance. I'm finally giving myself the chance to learn and optimize gameplay for some of these other characters. I gotta give a big shout out to Slayer of Gods for all the Cosmic Ghost Rider gameplay that he's been putting out. Because Cosmic Ghost Rider is one of those champs who was like, I know he's good. I've seen the cool things that he can do. The few times that I've played him, awesome. But, like, getting the real, like, nitty-gritty of, like, how he does what he does, why he does what he does, and how to, like, optimize his rotation, nah, I ain't got time for that. But doing the SmackDown was like, all right, well, now I get to learn them, and I'm a lot better now, So like being able to do that for the Cav challenge, I think would be great because again, you get to learn new champions. You get to realize, hey, there's more champions in this game than Ghost and Corvus and Doom and Quake, you know. Like, when was the last time people picked up Red Skull? Or last time people picked up, I don't know. Like Loki, say. Could be fun. Could be fun. And you'd certainly be able to complete the challenge a lot quicker than doing a full path. Like 6 full paths in the hardest content in the game with an extremely suboptimal character, you know? I don't know. My 2 cents. Alright, Mr. Fantastic rematch. Now with Elsa here, this should be a delightful spam cheese fest. All I need for him to do is evade once. And, you know, remember that first time, the first time I go and parry, it doesn't work out. There we go. Of course he has to freaking... Okay. Okay. Tom got a 5-star Angela from the Romance Crystal. Nice. Hey, a 5-star out of those is still really solid all around. Good on you. Alright, so now Reed is not going to be evading anymore. And there we go. Had to do that friggin' evade into the special bit. That hurts. Hurts my ego. Hurts also. But I mean, that happens. My ego more than anything. that, and that, and that. Very nice. Speaking of Psycho Man and that cheese, it'll be really fun to see next month, say, when there's a different set of champions out, how the Psycho Man cheese is going to wind up playing out again in that end game content. Because this month is pretty rough, right? Because the Psycho Man boss, they buff up with that armor up. He goes unblockable. It's really difficult to cheese. And the rest of them are Cosmic Champ, a lot of Cosmic Champs, which, you know, class disadvantage, that hurts. And then the Reed Richards that evades all over the place, which doesn't make for a good time cheesing. But we'll see. We shall see. So for any of you guys here in chat still, did you catch that Nintendo Direct earlier? Or is that something that was would even interest you in the first place? I suppose it just depends if how big on the Nintendo catalog you guys would be, but that was a little bit earlier. It was the first Nintendo Direct or any sort of gameplay reveals that they've done in about a year-ish. And I know that there's some mixed feelings coming out of it. Like for me, I mean, I'm not big on JRPGs. Just because it's a huge time constraint thing for me. But there were a lot of JRPGs. Splatoon looked like it was going to be a lot of fun. But, you know, we'll see. I suppose there's going to be another one, a Pokemon Direct in a week and a half. So we'll see what comes out of that. But, I don't know. I was like, it's nice, but... Rule says, gonna hit the hay, man. Thanks for the stream. Gonna catch some Z's. Hey, sounds good, bud. Get some good Z's. Thank you very much for hanging out here tonight. Pleasure getting in chat. Be well. We'll catch you next time, bud. Same's true for Tom. Rob, I'm off the bed. Good luck with the tickets, and thanks for the stream. You got it, bud. You got it. Thank you for the tickets. I got my fingers crossed that that is going to go pretty well for me here later on today. May wind up doing an opening video tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Fingers crossed. That's not all 3 stars. But cheers, bud. It is always a pleasure. We'll catch you next time. And Rule saying, gonna hit that subscribe button before I go. Cheers, bud. That means a lot. Thank you very much. I do. I really do. I very much appreciate that. So, cheers, bud. William says, how do people be mods? Well, it depends on the stream. So for me and my stream, if you're a regular on the stream, you know, build up a rapport after a while, then if you want to be a mod, then all you gotta do is ask. Right now, I'm feeling pretty good on mods, on the mod situation. But if you are interested, yeah, that's what you gotta do. And cheers on the interest. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that boost has fallen off. Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm worried about running out of boosts. I got, what, 11 of them left? More than plenty. Cheeto says, I mean, can I be a mod? Do you want to be a mod? I was being a bit serious. I'm feeling pretty okay on the mod situation right now, but if you want, always interested. Open to interested parties. William says, by the way, did Lags raid you? Yes. Yeah, Lags stopped by, brought over the hashtag Lags raid about an hour ago, a little over an hour ago, which is really cool, which is very, very cool. Raided Lags a couple of times. It is absolutely phenomenal getting raided by Lags. Plus, getting to meet all the cool people that came over as a part of the raid as well. Alright, Cheeto. Behold the power of the wrench. Use this power wisely. But yeah, cheers, buddy. Always fun getting to chat and see you here on the stream. So yeah, go for it, bud. Welcome aboard. So I don't remember how many more quests after this I've got to get an initial clear of Epic. I don't know if it's this one and one more or this one and two more. To be entirely honest, I've been a bit of autopiloting. Well, William, like I was saying, bud, the more you're able to join for the live streams here, then I definitely would be open to that later on, getting to know you a bit better, you getting to know me a little bit better, seeing if that's something you still would be interested in after that. But Cheeto here has been a regular on the stream here for a good while, so. Stop it, Red Goblin. Pew, pew, pew. I think there's one more. I think there's one more. Williams says I'm on the collector quest. Hey, best of luck. It's going to be a push getting through the collector, but once you get them down, then it's a huge milestone for sure. And I want to say a big early congrats in advance for that too. That quest has come such a long way. Because, like, when I first went through, the only option I had, or the best option I had, was a Heimdall and an OG Hulk, duped Hulk combination. Right? So the strategy there being just, you know, run with Hulk, get KO'd, revive Hulk with a single revive, so he's in, like, that, you know, 20% health range. And then throw him back up against Collector again at that 20% health. Get the Hulk Fury boost, do some added damage. Get saved by Heimdall, get slapped around a little bit more, and then repeat. Very slow. Very tedious. But that worked. That worked. Let's do this. And then, of course, gotta be careful for Ultron's evade. Yep. He's probably gonna dex the last bit. Nope. Well, that works for me too. That works for me too. Can you check my profile out in MCoC? It's high-234. Yeah, I'll check it out in just a minute. And Sidus welcoming the newest member to the club. It's a cool club. It's a cool club. So let's see what we got here. It says high-234. Looking mighty solid there with that rank 4 Gwenpool. 6-star Venom, that is a ridiculously OP pull right there. Nice, bud. Very nice. Cheers. Design stopping in saying, Rob, guess what I pulled on the early release crystal? Not a gosh darn thing. Yeah, that's the dirty secret about those early access crystals, is that they suck. They're either awful or you pull a 6-star. There's featured 5-star. There's not a whole lot of middle ground. Not a whole lot of middle ground. But yeah, sorry to hear that. My condolences. That has happened more times than I care to admit. I mean, plus side though, at least there's the extra shards that just came with the bundle and the boosts as well, right? Coop stopping in, part of the Elbow Raid. What's good, Coop? Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. How's everything going? When can I show you a pic in MCoC? Not sure you're gonna do that in game, bud. Phoenix Fire, part of the hashtag People's Champ Raid. What's good, Phoenix? Happy Wednesday, and Parasite MCoC, also part of the People's Champ Raid. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. I am Rob vonShoe. Pleasure getting to see you guys. Hope your day here is most excellent. I am just blitzing through some of the Deadpool side event right here. I saw PC streaming a little bit earlier today. Looks like he's doing that some of that as well. Have to ask if and when he stops by if he opened up any crystals from that event and how'd that go. Speaking of which, finally the champ has come back to Rob vonShoe's stream. What is good, People's Champ? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Big thank you for the raid. Appreciate that muchly. How'd the stream go, bud? It's going slowly. What about you? About the same. About the same. Wednesday has been all over the place. It started off a little bit rough. Wound up working itself out rather well, actually. And now I'm doing good. Now I'm doing good. Just hanging out, punching some dudes in the face for points. And hanging out, getting to chat with you guys. So, mighty solid. Mighty solid. My luck is weird because every time I open a featured crystal for 300 units, I usually get a 5-star. I've only opened 3 of them. That is very, very weird, unlikely luck. That's good luck, but that is not common luck. Phoenix says, good, how about you? Hanging in there, bud. Hanging in there. Making the most of the day, of the evening, of the festivities. Parasite saying, did I miss the sub last time? Well, here's one coming, mate. Good day. Well, thank you very much for the sub. I do appreciate it very much, Parasite. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. I was actually doing the Cav EQ. Oh, there you go. I gotta do that. I was saying that a little bit before, a little bit ago, is that because of the Deadpool event here and the Lunar New Year event, I've done like nothing in the monthly event. Like, there's still, what, 11 days, 12 days left of the event, so it should be enough time, but yeah, I'm so far behind. I'm so far behind. Hilbert saying hello to champ. PC saying hello back. Hello, hellos all around. No crystal popping tonight. There you go. You gotta sit on some of that amazing good luck. You gotta bottle it up, save it for choice opportunities. Well, William, I do have line. My line ID is the same as my in-game name here, rob.vonShoe. So if you want to find me online, send over a friend request. I'll see about that. Next time I'm online, figure something out from there. You think you can rate my account if that's all right with you? 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Big cheers to Kat for the shout out there. For the like and the sub. Always do appreciate that. Never expected, but always appreciated. So right now, just getting through the end of the content here. Just, I did the initial clear of Epic. This is going through for completion now. And then I think there's maybe a couple extra chapters in the lower difficulties. I don't know if I'm going to be getting to that tonight, but we'll see. Yeah, Cheeto, give me a sec. Let me finish up this this path here, and then yeah, let's go check it out. Dex that. Dex that. Dex that. These energy refills are getting used up tonight. So update on the graphic stuff with COD. We're working on a new theme that's a throwback to the movie Famous by Mel Gibson and Tina Turner. Very nice. Oh, a throwback to a movie Famous by Mel Gibson. Well, I would be very interested to see that. I'd be very interested to see that. I very much... It's got a soft spot in my heart, those Mad Max movies. I don't know what's going on with that Furiosa movie though. If that's like stuck in development hell, or if that's still gonna be coming out pretty quick. But if it's even halfway as good as Fury Road was, then I think we're in for a good treat. Because I enjoyed the heck out of that movie. So she just hangs out, gets indestructible for a bit. And there we go. Come on, William. I'm not sending over my phone number. Come on. There are romance, legendary crystals, and epic and master. Got a 5-star OG Iron Man. Nice, bud. Hey, man, anytime you can get a 5-star out of these is a huge plus. So let's go check out spicy, hot Cheeto, not Chesto, Cheeto 2. I'm gonna copy that just in case I mistyped something. So, Cheeto's sitting on a 5-star Warlock there. Very nice. Spicy Corvus, also very solid. Torch is a big plus. Gilly, I imagine Gilly comes in handy for a lot of that. For either War or for AQ. But of the two, it's nice seeing Warlock taking that top spot. Got a big soft spot for Gilly for sure, but Warlock I think gets a lot more use, for me at least. Oh, that must be interesting though. Designs did a few projects for Mike Lindell. Yeah. That's interesting. Has any of that that wound up changing? Any of the work dynamic here in the last couple weeks? Because I had seen a bit of him making the rounds. But, you know, client's a client, right? And they pays the bills. Anyway. Makes me wonder how he'd be as a client, though, right? Because sometimes people have their public personas, and then they've got their business personas as well. I always wind up meeting some of the most interesting people from some of the freelance work that I do. Not even bad interesting. That's not what I'm saying. But just interesting people. Because at the end of the day, I mean, people need art, right? People need art. You gotta need art to market whatever it is that you're looking to market or advertise. You know, if it's just for you as opposed to like a product or a service. Everybody needs it, so everybody's coming to the artist, right, from all different walks of life and areas and backgrounds and all that. So some of the interesting people in the stories wind up getting out of that. It's just fantastic. But then again, I mean, I just really enjoy talking and meeting new people in the first place, so. It's been interesting. Spoke with Mike for the first time for this last one, but mainly been in talks with his business lawyer for the first couple projects. There you go. And it's always good to get news and updates and direction from the horse's mouth too. Cat says, does Halloween count for that question? 100% yes. Just depends. Depends. We've gotten answers all over the place tonight. Some people are preferring Valentine's Day candy. Some people preferring Christmas candy. Halloween, of course, is I think the biggest one. But no wrong answers. I mean, you get candy out of it, so there really are no wrong answers. I think my personal favorite probably has to be Valentine's Day, like the Valentine's Day chocolate assortment boxes. Like the nicer ones, right? Not the ones that come in like the red heart-shaped box you get from the grocery store, like from a candy shop. Those ones are pretty numbing because like the different varieties that you wind up getting out of there. Especially again if those boxes wind up having like a ledger or a legend saying what kind of chocolate is in which spot, that is just so useful. Hey, what's good, Soup? Superman Blue stopping in, everybody, saying, hey, Rob. What's good, bud? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the Rob Gets Punched in the Face for a couple hours stream. It's been going pretty well here so far. How in the heck are you, bud? Well, William, then I don't know what to tell you, bud. That is my line ID, and if that's not showing up, then I don't know what to tell you. That's what it is. But if you wanted to reach out, I'm always around to chat on the live streams. So if you got any questions about champs to use or strategy for paths, you're always more than welcome to ask them here in chat. And if I'm not able to get to it right away, then maybe somebody else would. Yeah, too. Yours and mine both. Yours and mine both. I haven't updated the series regularly, but I had a a quick video series going. A couple of BIS fights, some of the challenging fights like that. Fighting but poorly. It's not your god tier one-shot video. It's not like cheesing completely broken, blasting my way through everything. Nah, it's like, yeah, I get through it, but I get slapped around a little bit. It's the Fighting But Poorly series. It's a realistic take on a fight. Because no one goes through the fights completely unscathed. Least of all me. That's for sure. Doing great, buddy. Happy I can catch you. How's everything with you? Hope all is well. Saying, can we ban Cataclysm? Well, you know, I'm gonna stay out of that one. I'm gonna let you guys duke that one out, and I'll side with whoever's left standing. How about that? But I'm doing really good. To answer your question, it's been a good day. It's been all over the place. Started off rough, but it's wound up working out pretty good. Got a chance to work on a couple of projects today. Start a new freelance project too, which is always a plus. And you know, end the day on a high note here. Finishing up the event, chatting with everybody here. It's good. It's really good. Absolutely cannot complain. A few weeks back, I nominated you for the Nicest YouTuber Award. I know, that's very sweet. Very kind. Thank you. Dude, Soup, don't say that, man. Do not say that. Because you're going to get my hopes up. Because last thing I need, in addition to like a cereal stream on Sundays, is have like a Rob eats a whole box of chocolate in half an hour stream. Because, you know, I never do that in real life. Awesome, there's another chapter done. But seriously, like, you put a fresh box of, like, C's chocolate, like, the assortment stuff in front of me, that's just dangerous. Like, if there was a box of it at work, like, when I was going into the office still, yeah, okay, sure, I'll be do the polite thing, I'll be civil. I'll take one, maybe two, put them on a napkin, bring them with me back to my desk. But if I got that box to myself, right, if I bring it home and set that on the counter in the kitchen, then it is not an uncommon sight for there to be several half-eaten chocolates just sitting there. As like, nope, not touching that one. So it's so nice when they're starting to identify what chocolates are what on a legend. That way you can just, like, you know what you're getting. I always appreciate that little bit extra info. Goes a long way. Because, like, taking one bite of a chocolate that you weren't expecting, or something that just, like, you really don't like, just sours the mood. Gio says, trying to build my prestige. You have any tips? Yeah, you're going to really hate your next couple of rank ups. I say that it's a bit of hyperbole. Realistically, your next set of rank ups are going to make you cringe at first, and then as soon as you rank them up and get to learn how to play them, they're going to grow on you. But yeah, the next few are not going to be super great. Because that means they're going to need to start ranking prestige champions. And the prestige champions are your Phoenixes, your Thor Ragnaroks, stuff like that. Good champions once you get to know how to play them. But I don't think they would be most people's first choice to rank, you know, for fun, you know. If you haven't already, let me see, Cheeto. Let me punch this in chat here. If you haven't found out about the website here, Aunt May, it is the indispensable asset that you need to really sort of like nail down and help you out, suss out prestige. It's got prestige lists where it lays out every single character in the game, what their prestige is based on their rank and their sig level. And you can sort by, you know, sig 20, sig 40 as opposed to by character, which is super useful because some champions, take for example for Mordo, right, or Gambit, they have extremely high prestige at low levels, right? So Unduped or sig 20, they have extremely high prestige. Balances out by the time they get closer to sig 200, but who needs a, no one's getting a sig 200 Mordo 6-star or sig 200 Gambit 6-star anytime soon. But for that sig 20 6-star, that may actually wind up, you know, helping out for prestige. So it's a great resource for that. You know, just throw in your champs, just play around with some numbers, kind of get a gauge for where your prestige could be and where you need to tailor suit it. But definitely check that out. Why does it take a whole 30 minutes to eat one box? I can easily polish off like 20 boxes in that time. Well, see, there's two sides to that. I could also polish off a box of chocolate in that time frame. The thing is, I don't want to see the chocolate again in any sort of timely manner. And the faster I eat the chocolate, the more likely I would see the chocolate again much sooner than I would like to. So it's more of a strategic play than anything. Got assorted chocolates for Valentine's. I've eaten all the truffles and the pecan bites. You ever gonna do a cereal series where you race YouTubers to eat cereal? I don't know about racing to eat cereal, but I might do a collaboration, like a cereal collaboration. That could be a lot of fun. Every time someone mentions Phoenix, I think they're talking about me. It's like, oh, wait. Yeah, your ears are burning a little bit. Sorry, Phoenix. The other Phoenix, redhead Phoenix. Wait, Aunt May can tell you their prestige? Yes. Yep. That is, that's the other best part about Aunt May. In addition to telling you, you know, what champions can do in their kits and synergies and whatnot, it also calculates prestige. If you go to a desktop layout, I think is what it is, under the prestige tab, it actually like graphs out or charts out the prestige for everybody, as opposed to just like, yeah, let's just like fill out your champs. That way it shows everybody. Cheetah says, I mean, I've seen Phoenix gameplay, and she looks awesome by the looks of it. Yes, especially if you pair her up with Emma Frost. I mean, really, that's kind of like her killer app synergy right there, Emma. You can spice her up with a number of other different synergies as well, but really, Emma is like the go-to there for optimal Phoenix play. But yeah, I mean, I just don't understand the the vitriol that she gets, you know? It's not even just like dislike. It's like, I hate Phoenix. It's like, yeah, but why? She's good. She's fun. And she is. She is. I ranked her up for prestige, but then I was like, oh, hey, now that I've got her at rank 5, let's learn how to play her. And then as soon as I did, just like Thor Ragnarok, it's like, hey, these champs are actually pretty good. Little clunky, maybe a little rough around the edges, perhaps, but still, they're good champs. They get the job done, and they can do it with flying colors too. Oh, Phoenix. Well, there you go. There you go. That's funny. That's really funny. Mr. Smoke popping by saying, hello, Rob and Chad. Well, howdy, Mr. Smoke. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you are doing most excellent. How's it going? Wednesday here still for another couple hours at least. I suppose it just really depends on wherever you're at or wherever you yourself are at, my dear chat friends. Probably already Thursday for... I mean, it is already Thursday for most of the world. I'm just still lagging behind. We got that old dial-up connection, I suppose, rotating around the sun. Or I suppose Earth rotating on its axis, because we're talking about days. I can't beat the Deadpool and the epic side quest, best counters for the Valentine's event. That Deadpool, you mean? Because if it's in the main story EQ, I'm not going to be able to be super useful for that. I haven't done that myself. But if it's a problem with the unstoppable that you're having an issue with, most Mystic champs that can auto nullify will be super useful. Beardo is going to be super useful because he can knock off unstoppable as long as he has a couple of charges. Storm Pyramid X has a passive slow on her special one, so you can get rid of it that way. Stealth Spidey gets a slow if you activate that web cartridge, so that could be an option too. She-Hulk is really good. Spider-Gwen has slow. Couple options. And then yes, Archangel, like Super Saiyan. As soon as you get a couple neurotoxin, like a neurotoxin on them, let alone a couple neurotoxins, it's game over. Pew pew, blurg. Alright, let's see. So, William, did you post the Spider-Gwen pic? Because I'm assuming the question is how do you get down the rest of Collector, right? I'm assuming. Yeah, sorry guys. I was just I was digging into the Discord there, Trying to see what's what. It's my game face. My deep concentration face. Also Roba's blind face. One or the other. This might be bad. Special me, dude. Special me, dude. Please. Thank you. Nice. If you're looking for options for like who on your current roster to use, like who you want to throw revives in, Nick Fury might not be a bad idea. Because all he's going to take is like a single revive. And then he's going to be in his damage phase. Right. Get a couple bleeds on, take off some damage that way. Might work. Most times I'm only partially listening to the stream while doing other stuff, so all I hear is Phoenix. Yeah. Ears burn. That's what I'm saying. The ears are burning. It's the best part about live streams. That's why I love hanging out on live streams. Like when I'm doing other stuff too, you know, just have something playing in the background. So it's still like I'm there, like I'm hanging out, but I'm also doing the other thing that I'm doing. It's multitasking. And whether that's, you know, whether I'm here at home or I'm driving someplace, a podcast going in the car. It's Ya saying, I report you. Okay. Good luck. Okay. Well, good luck with that, bud. But yeah, I mean, William, is that what you were talking about for that collector fight? Uh-oh. Please don't rinse me. I like how their choice catalyst for that animation is a tier 4 basic. Like, it couldn't even be a tier 5 basic. Or tier 6, just for kicks. Yeah, seriously, Cheeto. Infinity Man's bid is like a mile long. I think the only people that have longer kits are some of the bosses, whether it's like the champion boss or Grandmaster, and all their different phases and all the other nonsense that they do. That is actually like a bona fide mile long. And it's like, how am I supposed to like keep up with this and remember it and memorize it? And memorize it well enough to react to it as it's happening in real time, in game, you know? It's like, okay, well, this is his 10% phase. This is his 15% phase. This is his 20% phase. It's like, I don't know any of this. I can't remember that. It's way too much info. I'm a very simple fellow when it comes to this stuff. I just punch stuff, and I keep on punching stuff. Lather, rinse, repeat. Gio says, speaking of the champion, I will actually be attempting the 6-2 boss on Sunday. Good luck. Good luck. Who are you going to be bringing? Cat asking the same thing there. Phoenix says, not that you typed your name, Blue, it's that you put champ in parenthesis. And as if I would think spelling out Phoenix would be me, and you misspelled it. That's funny. That's funny. It's like that Yoda bit. Do or do not. There's no try. Hit or be hit. There's no middle ground. Also, another option for the Deadpool here is power control. Because he doesn't go unstoppable if he doesn't throw specials, and he doesn't throw specials if he doesn't have power. So that would be an option too. There you go, that is the second 100%, I think. Sweet. Does anybody here want to trade some of those envelope tickets? Got a few. Take that. I will take that. I will take that. Certainly take that. That's cool too. What is this? Tier 4 class catalyst selector. Heck yeah. Sign me up for that. I think this is just the... Okay, and the last one there. Soup says, alright Rob, chat, it's been great as always with Rob and my fellow friends. I'm going to get some sleep. Need to be up in 6 hours. Rob, thanks as always for being so great. Hashtag Rob's numero uno. Soups, thanks for stopping in. It is, as you say, always a pleasure. Get some good Z's, and we'll catch you next time, bud. Be well. It took me 2 minutes to figure out that HT was Human Torch. That's funny. That's funny. Noel says I can trade 2. Yeah, bud. Go for it. I'll probably actually start thinking about wrapping things up on this end here too. Just about ready to hit the 3-hour mark, which is very rare for me on this channel. It's been a good stream. I mean, this has been an absolutely fan-frickin-tastic stream. I've been having a lot of fun with you guys. I'm going to be opening up a crystal here. Before we go, though, make sure that... get that trade with Noel here in first. Noel, again, I'm sorry if I've crossed this bridge already, but if you would kindly send me a friend invite, if we aren't friends here in game already, can get trading that away. Or if we are, then you already got the name. I'll send them back as soon as you send them this away. Get the trade going that way. Go from there. Awesome, bud. Gotcha. See how people did here with some of the crystal openings. Bunch of 3s, bunch of 4s, 5, that's something. Get that extra loot. Awesome. What should I open up? I don't even know what I'm sitting on right now. Hey, it's all good, bud. It is all good. I got enough for a featured. That's tempting. That was very tempting. I have just a few of these. Just a few. Those won't sneak up on me, though. I'll tell you. As soon as I open all of them, and it's like, oh, cool, I got that cleaned up. And then next thing I know, there's like, oh, hey, there's 70 of them again. The biggest ones, the biggest solo ones, though, I'm not touching. Those have those 6-star boosts in there, and I don't want those anywhere near overflow. So that's why those sit unopened for now. 5-star crystal opening. How many of those shards am I sitting on? Because I am starting to. Well, I mean, we still got 2 months. Yeah, I'll open up a 5-star, sure. We got a month left for a 6-star crystal. That's interesting. But the 6-star is so tempting, though, because it's like there's a slightly less than a 50% chance of getting something that's useful, right? So like APOC, Red Hulk, or APOC, I Hulk, and Red Goblin would be new still. I would love an awakening on Vision, Ronin, Falcon, number of others, but there's a lot of stuff in there that wouldn't be super optimal anymore. But all right, so here's the play. I am going to bring up the 5-star right here. I'm going to get that spinning. I think that's null right here. Yep, awesome. Get this. Send a couple back. Awesome. Cheers, bud. Bring that up here on the spinner. I'm going to guess it's going to be a 5-star OG cap. If you guys want to guess in the chat, that would be awesome. Or down in the comment section if you're watching after the fact. Got a link here to Demanius' stream. He's streaming Arena. Wish him the best of luck on that. Under the hashtag RobVonRaid. I'm going to be stopping in. Hope to see you guys there. But it's been an amazing stream here, guys. It's been an amazing stream. I want to thank all you guys for watching, for hanging out here the last 3 hours. I want to say a big thank you to Legacy again and everybody, Cat, and everybody else who has been raiding. People's Champ. Cheers, guys. I really appreciate that. Arcus. Not bad. But, yeah, I mean, it's been really good. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys here on Friday for the next live stream. Got a video coming out tomorrow with a damage comparison between a 5- and 6-star Falcon. Do keep your eyes peeled for that. And consider liking this video while you're at it, because all that stuff helps build up the channel and helps discoverability. So cheers, guys. But again, I am vonShoe. That is going to do me for tonight, everybody. I want to see you over there in Demadius' chat in just a minute. But until next time, all, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.